Let's talk about hair because I'm obsessed with hair. I don't think have I ever said that. I just want to talk about hair. Now, I've always been obsessed, and I say obsessed. I've always been obsessed with hair ever since I was a child. Like, ever since I remember, I've been obsessed with hair, and I don't care. I don't even care what type of hair it is. Like, African hair, Asian hair, Indian hair, Mexican hair, straight hair. I just love hair. I don't know. There's just something about hair that always fascinates me, and I really don't know what it is, but I don't know. I think growing up, being in an, let me say 844, being in 844 system, most 844 schools, in primary we used to do cornrows, like straight pushback cornrows. What's this now? Most schools never allowed people to have their hair out. Most schools never allowed you like the freedom to do whatever you want with your hair, like whatever hairstyle, because it was part of the uniform. So you'd all get straight cornrows going towards the back. And we all have different textures, different hair, and well, you'll all end up looking the same because it's uniform. But me, I didn't like it, because why is my hair always in lines 24/7? And it's like for eight good years of your life, your hair is just in straight cornrows. Man, me, I never used to understand why atakama it's uniform, bro. You just let people do whatever style they want. Most high schools weren't allowed to braid our hair. Like the high school that I went to, it's either you have short hair. I don't know, I think this is even long for the high school I went to, a bit long. Like, if you have short hair, it shouldn't be an afro. And if you have long hair, it should be always, let me say, slicked back. But you can't have slicked back hair in high school for a whole term. A term used to run for like 3 months, at most 4, but most of the time it was just 3 months. And if you know natural hair, it can't always be straight, pull back 24/7. And now that I look at it, no wonder we always had like damaged hair or just problematic hair, because your hair is so always under constant stress. You're not allowed to have, or you're not allowed to apply hair gel, unless people did it and I never knew, but you aren't allowed to do that. So it's just natural hair as it is, like evil. And if you didn't have natural hair, well, you had permed, what's the difference between perm and relaxer? But you used to have relaxed hair. And at the end of the day, most people ended up getting their hair relaxed, because if you've had your hair in cornrows for 8 years of your life, when did you ever get time to learn about your hair, man? If you have your hair like under management for 8 years of your life, of course you won't have any knowledge about your hair. And when we went home for like the holidays, that's now when you want to try all the styles that you've seen, all the braid styles, all the, let's say, box braids, because that was the most popular thing at that time. Box braids, maybe half cornrows, half braids, like those are the most common. But holidays were time for, you want to now experiment with all the styles that you've seen. So I don't know, I've just had a burning desire to just learn about hair, just study it in its most natural form, in Form 1, like my first year of high school, I had natural hair. Oh my god, the memories. I had natural hair when I got into Form 1. But after 3 months, I went back home, and you see this part? This whole part, this middle part of my head had no hair. Like, let me just paint a picture. I had long hair. Well, not that long, but like I was able to put it in a ponytail. No ponytail, bunny tail. But if I showed you the center of my head, that was nearly like this was the length of the hair. So you can imagine this is the length of the middle. And Ukukote is just it was tragic. So when I went back home for the holidays, my mom took me to the salon and my hair got relaxed without my own knowledge. Like I didn't even know my hair was being relaxed. That's how, yeah. It was easy to manage, by the way, from that time all the way till I got to my 4th year of high school. And I don't know, I just had a desire to like cut that whole thing off, because I don't know, it didn't make me feel nice. I knew it was not natural. I didn't like it, so I just cut it off. My bedmate helped me to just chop that thing, the whole yote. There wasn't much growth like on my roots, so it was like a half an inch of growth, then relaxed hair from there. And it wasn't a common thing in high school, mostly for the people in their 4th year, but the rest of the school people never used to cut their hair in school. But anyways, yeah, so I finished high school and now I came to the real world, and I just started now craving again to just know about my hair. Like, why is my hair so problematic? Mbona nateseka na hii nywele, you know? Mbona watu wengine nywele zao zinamea na mimi yangu haimei? Like, I had so many questions about hair that no one seemed to answer. Yeah, so that's when I started diving into type 4 hair. And I thank the people on YouTube. Oh my god, I thank the people, like the natural hair community, that took their time to just educate and experiment with their hair, because I don't know how I could have survived these last 5 years, because I was in high school like 5 years ago. Oh my god. From there, I've just been playing around with my hair. If I just insert the pictures, well, the few pictures that I have, I've just been playing around with my hair. And since that time, I'd say since COVID, since 2020, this is the 3rd time I'm cutting my hair. Clearly, I do not have any strong attachment to my hair, but I just love trying new things and seeing what this beautiful head of hair can do. I cut this hair myself. So I'm quite aware that it's uneven, but that's not going to bother me. I do so many experiments on myself hair-wise, but I never have like proper documentation of what I've done. So I look back over the years and I'm like, wow, I did this with my hair, but I can't like vividly picture how it was, because I'd say I've done everything. I've relaxed my hair, I've dyed my hair, I've undyed my hair, I've cut my hair, I've dyed again, to document this just for when I grow old, like when I'm like 80 years old, and God forbid my hair is falling off my head. I don't know, I don't have hair anymore, because I still want to play with my hair, you know. I'm like, hey, I had time, I was wild and free, you know. Yeah, that's I'd say that's the only purpose for this channel. Yeah, and let the experiments begin, like officially.